So the v29.10 update has finally arrived, and it's one that we've all been anxiously awaiting, which is being able to drive and make proper vehicles in Lego Fortnite. Now, some stuff has come with it, so we're going to check out everything in this update. I'm in a sandbox world here, so it's going to make it a little bit easier. Now, the first thing I noticed when we open up our build menu, we do have the compost bin in the first section. It looks like it is pretty simple to make. A few fertilizer, sand, soil, some planks. So we're going to get a compost bin here. We're going to check that out in just a moment, but I want to also take note of the toy section, how we first have General, which has now a small dynamic foundation, a medium dynamic foundation, and a large, which is the one we're used to seeing, as well as small simple wheel and large simple wheel. Now when we go to the second tab here, controls, we have 3 separate driver seats. We have 3 separate power seats. We have 3 separate powered wheels, 3 separate turnable wheels. We also have our switch and our thrusters as we had before. Now, if we go into vehicle parts, we are kind of bombarded with a lot of parts, including a couple car jacks and a bunch of vehicle base structures here. We have some cabins, some fenders, some guards, some suspensions, and other, including some lights and railings. Now if we go up here into our build section, which has all of our prefabs, scroll all the way to the bottom, we're going to see 3 vehicles called Rugged Rollers, which kind of makes me think maybe we'll get some better rollers in the future. The first one that we have is the Speeder, which we have seen in the patch notes. It's like a little quad. So we'll put that one down right here. We'll check that out a little bit later. The second one we have is the Off-Roader, which again we saw in the patch notes. It's kind of like some sort of ATV. The last one we have is the Hauler, and boy, oh boy, this kind of reminds me of a fire truck or a tow truck of some sort. So we'll go ahead and put this one over here. We will build those and check them out a little bit later on. Now for the compost bin. Let's use it. So unfortunately, as you can see here, it can only really be used on food items. We can put vines in. Oh. What an odd thing. What the heck? Okay, so it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it can only do 10 items at a time. So good thing these are cheap because we are gonna want a ton of these, it appears. So let's slap down, I don't know, 5 of these guys. And what we're going to do is I'm actually going to put a stack of pies into each one. And we're just going to see what we get from that. I'm really curious and I don't know. I just think it'll be an interesting test. Please let me take everything out of here. What is going on? It's not going to. Okay. But yeah, wow, this process is really slow. It's probably going to take, I don't even know, maybe 5 minutes for just 10 items to go through. So boy, oh boy, let's, I guess let's build our cars while this is going. Maybe we should build a few more because I've heard through the grapevine that these do take a lot of materials. Okay, so let's start with our little quad build, or our speeder, I should say. So we're using the turnable wheels in the front because that's going to actually allow us to turn. And these powered wheels, they're really just driving us where we need to go. Oh, perfect. And it actually removes the car jack once it's built up. Oh my gosh. Oh, so we have to put a power cell in before we can actually drive it. Okay, so we can't do anything yet, unfortunately. But look at us go. Very cool. We will soon be driving. Oh, let's take a look at the driving controls. So we have steer A and D, so left and right, forward W, reverse S. Wait, why is it letting me drive? I'm so confused. I don't have a power cell in. Hide controls B, so if we know how to do it, we don't need it. R, F, and C is 1, 2, and 3. R, F, and C. I don't really understand what those are, but okay, there's our little quad. It's so cute. These can't really be pushed. Okay, let's check out our little off-roader. Whew, these cars have a ton of different parts in them. It's honestly very intimidating. So I'm glad that we have these like prefabs that we can use, because I would have no clue the first place of how to start this kind of build. Okay, there's our off-roader. And this one's pretty nice. It's got 4 seats. Now, I'm wondering, because I saw they used a chest in the off-roader. Now, it looked like a chest that I had not seen before, but I guess that was just coincidence. But it looks like we can put a chest up on the top. I'm wondering if it'll stay there. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, sure enough, it does stay there. So if we want to go caving, we can put a whole inventory's worth of stuff in a chest in our vehicle and take it back home with us. That is super helpful. Let's build our last one. Look at this. These are still going. Oh my gosh. Still going. We've built 2 cars in the time that these haven't even processed their first set of items. Ooh, okay. Let's start this last build. Okay, and here is the hauler. Oh. Okay, so this gave us 10 biomass and 10 fertilizer. Okay, well, the biomass looks kind of weird. Okay, that's not bad. So for 10 items, we got 10 biomass. Okay. And 10 fertilizer, which is helpful. So let's take our biomass. How much does this stack to, I wonder? Looks like it stacks to 50. All right, I'll take it. These are almost done. So what do we need to make a power cell? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, so we can make a power cell with uncommon. That's nice. 50 biomass and 6 glass for 1 power cell. Woo! Okay, that's pretty expensive. Oops, I accidentally made a forest axe. Rip. So, wow. Okay. Yeah, 50 biomass for 1 power cell. So we're definitely going to want a ton of compost bins and then just tons and tons of this stuff. So let's try to see. Let's, oh gosh, I'm making an absolute mess. I think the easiest thing that we're going to be able to get our hands on is actually going to be like the wheat seeds. So I'm just going to fill each of these up with a bunch of wheat seeds and we're going to see what happens. So I'm curious to see if this drives any different with the power cell. Oh, look at this thing. We've got our little light. That's nice. That's a nice light. Now another item that we got is the illuminator. Passive equipment. Adds an aura of light in times of darkness. Does not stack with other carried light sources. Let's add one. And so we can put this here, but that means if we have a compass or something, we won't be able to use that. But this is pretty nice because when we're walking around, this is much better than using a torch. So for instance, this is how it looks with the illuminator. Very nice lighting. And this is how it looks using a torch. So I'm fan illuminator. I think unfortunately that's going to be another slot of my inventory that's used up by an item because I do want my compass, so I'm going to have to be switching back and forth for when it becomes nighttime. But I find it interesting that instead of allowing us to just sleep through the night, they have to make things like an illuminator so that we can see at night. Like, just let us sleep through the night, please. Like, even though this is a lot better, like, the sky and the whole rest of everything aside from directly what's next to me is ugly. I hate it. Please, Lego Fortnite. Please, Epic Games. Just let us sleep through the night. It's really not that big of a deal. We also have a wrench. It's used to modify toys. I'm honestly not sure how that works. We can try to mess about with it a little bit, but I feel like you guys are gonna have to go check out other people's channels for this, such as maybe Kaboom would be a great place to start in my opinion. But let's see here. So if we get one of these, just pop. Okay, aha. Okay, so let's put this dynamic foundation down. We'll get a small thruster here and a small thruster here. We'll get a switch here and a switch here. Now the goal is to make this one change attributes. Okay, so we just want this one to be channel 1, and then we want this one to be channel 1 as well. So for instance, now if we interact, okay. Oh gosh, please. Okay, now this will turn on both. Right. But if we use this to make it channel 2, and then we use this also to make this channel 2, so now we can actually turn something. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm cooking with fire right now. We have a third one. Okay, watch this. Okay. And a balloon. Where's the balloons at? We need a big boy balloon. Take me up. Okay. This one is gonna be channel 3. Wait for it. Channel 3. Okay. So we interact with this one. So we're going forward. Okay, I think it's a little messed up. But then we do this one. And look, we're steering to the right. We turn that off. Okay, we're steering to the... Oh. We're steering to the left. Why you no work? Oh. Okay. You have to actually make sure you're hitting the right ones. Wait. It's definitely not supposed to do that. I think my balloon's not centered and that's causing problems. But you guys get the idea, right? Where's all my stuff at? And now from 10 wheat grain, we got 10 biomass. So that's not bad. We got 10 fertilizer and soil as well. So yeah, that's not bad. I think that's more doable than using stuff like this, but I guess these you get from villagers, so if you have tons of stuff like this, then that is that's gonna be perfect for you. And I thought I saw a snowy biome over here. Let's go check it out. I want to see if we can get our hands on some snow. And I do believe ice cream is found in the juicer. Yes. Okay, so regular ice cream is just 3 snow and 1 milk. Gives us 5 hearts and 5 hunger. Okay. We have spicy ice cream, which gives us increase to cold temperatures, and 8 hearts and 5 hunger. And it's just the same ingredients, but 2 spicy peppers. And then we have snowberry ice cream, which gives us a whopping 17 hearts, 10 minutes of heat resistance, and 5 hunger as well. And that is just 3 snowberries. So these 2 here are great alternatives to the burger and the snowberry shake. And well, I guess that's it for this update. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!